the body a little bit. But you'll see up there at the top of Classroom Crusher, they've used zip ties to piece everything back together and to make this school bus look just as good as it did before out there on the track. On the BKT tires, they've shined them up a little bit. Classroom Crusher is looking good and is ready to go for the skills competition.
Casey, thank you so much for that update. You can see Joe Foley and the Axe is currently our score to beat 7.9, 3-5. We're going to continue on with our fifth driver up. It is Chris Kohler, Mayhem.
That's a cool looking truck.
Let's lock in those scores. 20 seconds, judges.com.
Looks like Mayhem was trying to go for the end of the Morgan & Morgan backflip and just didn't get enough grip or traction to be able to pop it back up like he did for the first attempt. You can take a look at that replay as he sets it back down there for the first attempt. Scores are locked in. Your score for Mayhem is 7.362. We're gonna move on right now to our next driver. It's Cameron Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Make some noise for Classroom Crusher and Camden Murphy. Tries to go for a different type of move there off of the great finish line. Tries to go for that popper. You can take a look at the Super Glue Flu TV action replay right now. The first attempt off the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. And then he tries for that popper. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat still X 7.935. And your score for Classroom Crusher is 7.544. We're going to move on to our seventh genre, Mike Christensen, Vendetta. The slap wheelie attempt for Vendetta with one more attempt remaining for Mike Christensen. Make some noise for Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Time to get those scores locked in right now at judgeszone.com. We saw the popper back into the moonwalk off of the gray racing ramp. And of course, we saw the slap wheelie there for Vendetta as well. Time to get those scores locked in, judgeszone.com. Your scores are locked in. Your score for X, 7.935. Orlando, you have spoken. Let's see that score for Vendetta. 8.191. We got a new leader. Coming up next, we got Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. The attempt of the moonwalk, one more attempt left for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. Make some noise for Lucas Stabilizer! Score is now open at judgeszone.com for Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. Super pumped up! She lands the bicycle move there with a great save there at the end for Lucas Stabilizer. Now it's up to you to decide her fate. A few more seconds left here. And your scores are locked in. Vendetta is the score to beat, 8.191. Your score for Lucas Stabilizer is 7.867. So we're gonna take a look at the replay there, brought to to you by the original Super Glue, glued to the action replay. The popper back into a moonwalk attempt with a second attempt there from Lucas Stabilizer. It is the bicycle with a little bit of a save there. Take a look, it is Mike Christensen Vendetta with the score to beat 8.191. Joel Foley acts currently sitting in second. Lucas Stabilizer now sits in third. Classroom Crusher, Mayhem, and Avenger round out our top six. Still on deck, we got El Toro Loco, Crate Digger, Jurassic Attack, and Zombie.
Well, Team Scream is in the back, working on Avenger. They're just patching things up. They're moving really quickly back here. So as you can see, down here on the floor, on the grass, this is the inner axle. This part is usually connected to this part. You can see how it has it has a shear. It's sheared off clean. So they've already worked on pulling that part out. They're putting everything back together right now. So Team Scream, Avenger, Jim Kohler, looking good for the freestyle competition. This really just shows how proficient, how fast moving, how quick our team is here in the back. They already brought this truck to the back. They pulled the broken inner axle out. They've replaced it, and they're now just putting everything back together. So huge props to Team Scream, who's been working hard in the back to make this happen. And once again, Jim Kohler and Avenger is going to be looking good for freestyle.
We love to see that the two-time World Finals champion can make it out to freestyle, our last competition of the night. Take a look where we stand right now in our Series Seasons points chase for Stadium Championship Series East. Tyler Meniga and Greg Digger still on top of the leaderboard, but 3 points behind him. Barry Musauer and Zombie has cut that by Jurassic Attack, El Toro Loco, and Thunder Roaris. We're going to continue on here with our Monster Jam Skills Challenge. Coming up next is our 9th driver to hit the track. Get your bullhorns out for our orchestral El Toro Loco. Remaining for Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Looks like he was lining up for the blue racing ramp. Didn't like what he saw, so changes his mind, turns to the other side. We'll see what he's about to execute here in his last attempt. Make some noise for El Toro Loco! Armando Castro with 2 strong attempts here in the Monster Jam Skills Challenge. Time to see where he put him at. Scoring is open. Take a look at the replay. The popper off the racing ramp and then uses the side of the blue racing ramp as well for another popper. A few more seconds as we take a look at that replay here. Your scores are locked in. Your score to beat Vendetta, 8.191. Orlando, let me see that score for El Toro Loco. 9.026, we got a new leader.
20 seconds. Let's lock in those scores right now. JudgesZone.com.
What a move there! The second attempt, the bicycle, then kicks the back tire off of the gray racing ramp, and then moves it to the opposite side, and then gets a wheelie there at the very end. What a combination move there for Tyler Menega and Gravedigger. We're witnessing the very first attempt there, brought to you by the original Super Glue, glued to the action replay. Now take a look at that second attempt. Kicks it off the back racing ramp off the back tire. What a great second move. All right, your scores are locked in. El Toro Loco is your score to beat, 9-2-6. Florida, your score for Gravedigger is... You have spoken. We got a new leader, Tyler Menega, Gravedigger. Two more drivers remaining on deck. We've got Jurassic Attack and Zombie. So two more drivers remaining, and you can see now we've got Tyler Menega and Gravedigger on top of the leaderboard, followed by El Toro Loco. Vendetta X, Lucas Stabilizer, and Classroom Crusher now are your top 6 here in the Monster Jam Skills Challenge. So that's where we stand right now. I'm getting word that Gravedigger is now heading back outside, possible broken planetary, and that's just what you expect with big moves like that from a guy like Tyler Menega and Gravedigger. We'll of course get a report from our pit reporter KCG here in a little bit. If it is a planetary though, that takes about 20 to 25 minutes as long as there's nothing else wrong. So Matt Gaughan, his crew chief, will be looking at that here, and KCG will let us know on his status to return. Our second last driver coming up, Doug Whitener, Jurassic Attack. Jurassic Attack. Back into the popper, into the nose wheelie.
Make some noise for Doug Whitener, Jurassic Attack. Scoring is now open. JudgesZone.com, you got 20 seconds to lock in those scores.
All right, Doug Whitener, Jurassic Attack, running to get his steering wheel. The applause is loud over there in that section. He uses his front and rear steer heavily on those two moves. Doug Whitener, Jurassic Attack, awaiting your van score now, as your scores are locked. Your score to beat Gravedigger, 9.264. Your score for Jurassic Attack, Let's take a look at the video board is 8.608. A good solid score there for Jurassic Attack and Dalton Widener. We'll take a look at that replay. Once again, they're off of the Gray Racing ramp, using that front and rear steer to manipulate that Monster Jam truck. And then that second attempt, he throws the steering wheel out of the windshield, still remaining in that rear steer position, and moves it back into a moonwalk. There you see it. He's currently sitting at third, 8.608, with our last driver remaining.
What did you think about that, Orlando? Let us know. Head to judgeszone.com. You got 20 seconds.
All right, well, he tries to send it there on the last attempt. Barnabas our Zombie, our last competitor of Monster Jam Skills Challenge, trying to see if he can maintain the lead here and cut down that, of course, points deficit in the series season's point chase.
Yeah, just one arm, right?
Your scores are locked now. Your score to beat, Gravedigger 9.264. Your score for Zombie is 8.204, which means your Monster Jam Skills Challenge winner is Tyler Menega, Gravedigger.
On your fourth skills competition win of the season, you have been named the Combination King, and that's exactly what you did out here. Talk to us about how, in a competition where those technical driving skills are necessary, you delivered for these fans.
Yeah, you know, this track was perfect tonight for skills. It hasn't been all year, but you know what? Coming out here, seeing that the bicycles work, that's my wheelhouse right there. You know what? Coming out knowing that the dirt's perfect, having a blast. I know if I'm having fun in that truck, you fans are guaranteed having fun outside. So you know what? Coming out here and laying it on the line, we walked away with the win, and this is awesome.
Well, we still have more action to come, and it is Monster Jam Freestyle happening right after halftime. Tyler, I know know this is the competition this year that you have been seeking. That legendary freestyle run of 2025. Is tonight the night that you're going to make that happen?
You know what, Orlando? We came out here last year and we swept the whole competition. It's not going our way so far on the sweep, but I can tell you my truck, and I'm going to try and match that Dennis Anderson ragged edge energy right here tonight. But I want to hear you guys. Orlando, are you guys ready for the Monster Jam Freestyle?
Well, congratulations to Barbie Summer and Zombie, our JCB Racing winner, and then of course Tyler Miniga and Gravedigger, who was our Monster Jam Skills Challenge winner. It has been an exciting first half of Monster Jam action, but we're not done yet. We still have Monster Jam Freestyle left. But right now, this is halftime. You still have time to head up to the concourse, grab your official Monster Jam merchandise, and meet us right back here as we get set for Monster Jam Freestyle coming up next.